Hi guys, this is a bit different. It's not quite how I want it to be. It's a little too red, but that happens when you bleach dark hair, right? You get brassy. But I'm gonna give it a little break before I bleach it again, and the dye I have is very like neutral blonde. I haven't been this light. My hair's never been this light ever. So it's a change, but I wanted a change. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to kind of like kick myself in the ass and try something new. So I did, and it's just hair, like I can dye it back, you know, it's not permanent. So anyway, I have a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about today. Some fun stuff that I've really been enjoying this month. And there goes the air conditioner, so good. It'll be nice and quiet now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I've actually been reaching for a lot of Omorovicza stuff. Omorovicza, I don't know. I need to learn how to say it properly. It's just, you should. But I remember it was a few months ago when the Sephora was having their 20% off sale, or however much percentage it was less than last year, that's for sure. And I picked up the travel kit, and it came with a lot of mini sizes of all their products so I could try them. And I actually have been using every single thing from that kit, well, most everything pretty regularly. Definitely the cleansing foam, a fantastic cleanser. I really love this. I was so terrified at first because cleansing foam is normally something that I would run away from, but it's a very gentle foam. It doesn't leave the skin dry at all, and you know, coming from someone who has normal to dry skin, that's always something that I look for, is something that's not stripping to the skin, but this is really great. I like that a lot. That's definitely, I use that one much more than the thermal cleansing balm. I like this. I've used it probably 3 or so times. Haven't made a massive dent into it. It's just very hard to get the product out of here, and I'm someone who likes to use a lot of cleanser at a time. So because this is so expensive, like if you were to buy this size, half an ounce on its own, it's like $19 or so. So it's insanely expensive, and I don't feel like it's like that exciting to me. I mean, it's black, it's a balm, there's the thermal water in it, okay, cool. But I don't know, to be able to, for the amount that I would want to use and the cost that it is, it's just much too expensive for my liking. I like the deep cleansing mask. That one's still, again, expensive. This cleansing foam, the full size is 5 ounces, and it's $80, so it's a bit insane. But that's one of the things that I would repurchase. The deep cleansing mask is nice. I don't know, I wouldn't have my heart broken if I didn't have that. I like the balancing moisturizer. That's what I have on right now. Feels very nice. It feels like it's like got more of a matte finish on it. Doesn't feel like I'm tacky or anything like that. I mean, I am tacky as a person. Obviously, look at my hair. Are you kidding me? But it doesn't feel sticky on the face, so that's always good. And that's 0.67 ounces, so that's a fairly good size if you're someone who, you know, rotates your moisturizer. And then the beloved Queen of Hungary Mist. This is the other product that I would repurchase, but I think for 3.4 ounces, it's $90, which again is insane. I don't understand. Okay, you have water that comes from a certain part of the world, okay, you know, and there's people who have a philosophy of like minerals that are in the water and that sort of stuff. Love that mineral, but I could do without it. So, but I do like the Queen of Hungary Mist and the cleansing foam. Those are my favorites, but I have been using all of these things regularly. I've also been, let's see, reaching for this Kate Somerville Gentle Daily Wash quite a bit. Fan of that. Lathers up, it's like a liquid soap kind of texture, but it doesn't strip the skin. I've also been reaching for a lot of the Tata Harper stuff, if that, you know, was part of the Tata's Daily Essentials kit, which Tata Harper, again, is one of those expensive brands. It's like, calm it down. Hydrating Floral Essence, this is what I brought with me to LA, and I use that as my toner. Big fan of that. The Rejuvenating Serum, delicious. Quite nice and creamy. It's actually richer than the Reparative Moisturizer, which is supposed to be a rich moisturizer for dry skin. This just feels like a very thin, oily consistency cream. I love the moisturizer and the serum, but the moisturizer certainly doesn't feel rich like the way that it says it's going to. It's much lighter and more thin in texture. It actually comes out kind of runny, which you won't be able to see. But I'm not wasting this. This is just a little size. And then, of course, the regenerating cleanser. I plan to purchase some Tata Harper cleansers when I get back to New York, and I can like finally have a place and not have to move my stuff again. So I love her cleansers as well, but that's just those are the ones in the kit that I've been using the most. I did use the mask, the resurfacing mask. It was okay, and the replenishing nutrient complex was okay. Those are the ones that stuck out to me. I've also been reaching for my Caudalie Beauty Elixir a lot. As you can probably tell, I'm about halfway through. This is the same amount of product as the Queen of Hungry Mist. You get an ounce in both. But for whatever reason, I feel like I'm just like conserving this, and I'm using this like crazy, this is still quite expensive stuff, so I'm like, oh, calm it down. But I like that as just like in between moisturizer or serum and moisturizer, or after toning or whatever. All same thing for Jordan Samuel Skin. What are you waiting for? I've been using this a lot. I don't know how much I've used. Can't really tell. So it's a black bottle. Oh, let's see. I have used. This is how much I have left. So, this is a large 3.4 ounce bottle. Thank God Jordan's not skimping on the sizes, because that's fantastic. So I've been using that. If you are subscribed to the Dollar Shave Club program, you know, it's for both men and women. It's just a better way to get razors. I recently did. I got my dad a subscription for Father's Day, or no, for his birthday. And then I also got myself a subscription just because, you know, I do shave quite often, and it was much more cost effective for me to go that route. I also use like a safety razor and like regular razor blades, but it's difficult to travel with those because I don't usually have room in my checked luggage, and they won't really let you bring it on the plane. I've gotten stopped before for that, but yeah, so there's a dog here. I started doing Dollar Shave Club, and then I got my dad the Dr. Carver's Miracle Repair Serum, because I just need to get some skincare on him, you know? If he washes his face with bar soap, it's a good day, so I'm like trying to hide the rest of his bar soap so he stops doing it. But this is a fantastic serum. It's 2 ounces, so it's double than you get in a lot of serums, and it's good. There's hyaluronic, there's plant extracts like blueberry, white tea, pomegranate, there's glycolic, lactic, and salicylic, arnica. Just a really great serum. So if you are subscribed to Dollar Shave Club, which I think they have this program where you like refer a friend or whatever, so I'll put the link below. But if you're subscribed and you haven't tried this serum yet, it's only like $12 or $14, I think, for this huge bottle, so it could be worth trying. And you won't be out an arm and a leg, so that's a pretty good serum. I'll probably get one for myself eventually. Let's see, I fell back in love with Chanel Le Blanc Oil Gel, which is now the Tri-Phase Makeup Remover. I've got so many of these sample sizes that I probably won't need to buy a full size in a long time. But when I do run out of these, I will buy one because I love it. It's just a great, like, you know, pre-skin cleanse makeup remover type of thing. It's one of those, you know, gel to oil to milk, like the Alginist one, which I actually prefer the Alginist one, but the Chanel one is good too. Let's see. Loving Max Strobe Cream. I purchased this again. I don't know, I brought this to LA, and this is what I used exclusively for a few days, and I've already, like, squeeze the tube down quite a bit. It's much more cost effective to get the size to go because it's $10 for 1 ounce versus like $33 for 1.7 ounces. So you could buy 2 of these, get more product than you do in a full size Strobe Cream, and still pay less money. So I usually tell people to go that route, and this is probably my favorite moisturizer of all time. I'll put a little on right now. I love it under makeup. I love it on a day where I am just nipping out of the house and I just want to look fresh face, or if I'm tired and I need a little boost. This has, you know, like mica in it, so it does give you a sheen, but there's also, you know, a lot of antioxidants and, you know, hyaluronic and repairing ingredients, so it's very good for the skin, but you also get this like radiance that I really like. So, fan of that. I'll always have one of those on hand, I think. Really been enjoying the Chanel Le Blanc foundation that Josh grabbed for me while he was in Australia. This is kind of a combination of like Lift Lumiere and I would say matte Lumiere, because Perfection Lumiere is a little bit drier. I don't know. It's like kind of serum-y, kind of dry. It gives, I'd say, a good medium coverage. Builds really nicely, but it just looks completely, you know, invisible on the skin. You can't tell you put makeup on, but it has covered and made a difference. So I like that. And it's SPF 30, so I've been using that in summertime, of course. Finally, I can use my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua again, because I'm a 30 beige, and the rest of the year, winter time, I just get too light for it, and it's just not suitable for me, you know, when it's drier out. So I could finally use this again, which is so great because I love this. And I'm like, probably have that much left, so thank God I have a backup. Have not actually been enjoying the Chanel CC Cream. I did not actually bring this with me to LA. I just brought concealer. And the reason is I have a 20 beige in this, and it's a little light for me, but the 30 beige is much too dark, and I don't think I would ever get that dark. So, and I don't want to mix two products, so I've been using this, you know, off and on, but I kind of wish I hadn't picked it up, just because I could have put my money elsewhere. So, yeah, I don't know. It's okay. I'll still use it, but I don't know when I'm going to, because, you know, summertime is where I really want the heavy SPF, but I am too dark to use this, so I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've been loving the Dr. Dennis Gross Triple C Firming Peptide Firming Oil. It's a squalane and silica base. I mentioned this before, so it actually gets very quickly absorbed into the skin, and it doesn't leave a stickiness or a tackiness or a greasiness. Your skin kind of just drinks it right up, and it's got 3 different forms of vitamin C as well as a ton of other fantastic things. I just love it. I love it during the daytime because that's really, I think, when you want your vitamin C protection. So I've been loving that. Love it. I have rediscovered that I love using Tom Ford Shade Illuminate. I use this and I save this for when I have a special occasion and I really want to look good, just because that highlighter, there's nothing else that's as good as this in the world, that's been on my face at least. The contour shade is okay, could be a little more gray, but it certainly looks, you know, passable. Beautiful packaging, compact, is magnetic, it comes with a pouch. A good pouch nonetheless, not like those like fake velveteen ones. This one feels like it's suede, but it's definitely not. Unless it is, then I'm gonna eat my words. But I love Shade Illuminate, and I love the bronzer in Terra, the bronzing powder. I adore this. I've been reaching for this quite a bit. I love this because it very much does not go on heavy and strong and super opaque. You can really build this, you can really work it and allow it to just be this veil of gentle color. This is not the most pigmented bronzer in the world, and I kind of like that because it's very easy to apply. And you get a ton of product, which I'm a big fan of as well, and I love this packaging more than I think you know. I love the white little velvet, or the white little suede pouch that it comes with. Ugh. And it's just huge, it's massive. You would never use one all the way through. I mean, you probably would. Okay, atmosphere has been very important to me while being in this room. I've been making sure to keep everything as clean as I possibly can, for the most part. And I've also been lighting candles and using fragrance as much as I possibly can, because I feel like it's very important to just create an environment in the space that you live in. So I have a bunch of candles that I dragged out of, like, you know, from underneath my bed. I have one going right now. And then when I move back to New York, I plan to get some just very nice high quality candles, you know, a few from Diptyque, maybe some ones from Tocca. I'm a huge fan of NARS candles. All of them that they make are beautiful, and they really put out a lot of scent, and they don't take a long time to fill up the room, but they last a long time as far as the burning time. You get quite a bit of burning time. So NARS candles are fantastic. I have a Bath & Body Works one going right now, but it's fresh strawberry and it smells really good. But I've been making sure that I just have candles going as much as I can, and plants and that sort of thing, just because I think it's important to create a space that you can, you know, feel at one with. But I've also been using spritzing fragrances, so I remembered that I had this and I loved it and I just hadn't used it in a while. And it's the Voluspa Eden and Pear Room and Body Mist. No, I've never put this on my body, but the scent is deliciously pear. I would imagine this is what a Genovian pear smells like, you know, remember from Princess Diaries? Just because it's pear with a very soft floral kind of blanket on top of it. So it just gives like a very nice springiness to the room and some liveliness. So it's nice to just spray on the linens as well. So that's what I've been using for my scent as well as candles. And that, I think, completes everything that I want to talk about. My hair is very orange, I know, but it'll get blonde. I might bleach it again today. We'll see. I don't know if I can handle it though. But ideally I want to have it a lot more neutral with still a touch of warmth. And that's why I got the most neutral dye that I possibly could, because I knew my hair was going to be orange when I started. So that is everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've got a lot of videos coming up for you. I've just got them edited and I'm ready to get them uploaded. But I want to make sure I space everything out so I don't have a new video every day, because, well, that's not exciting. You guys gotta keep you waiting. So yeah, that is everything. I'm gonna go finish watching The Italian Job, which is one of my favorite movies, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.